All dear students of BSc Part First, studying as a regular student in the Government Dungar College, Bikaner. Dear students, keeping in mind the fact that many of you have come from English medium schools and in BSc Part First year, the syllabus is lengthy one and it is very tough for a student to translate from Hindi to English. So I am Dr. M D Aharma, Associate Professor of Physics in the Government Dungar College, Bikaner. I shall teach you the remaining part of the second paper, and today I shall start with the fourth unit first. See, almost 2 units have already been completed. I have taken the fourth unit first because it is of great importance and great interest for almost all the students. The name of the unit is Electromagnetic Induction. A very common phenomena, but most important. This phenomenon was discovered by Faraday, and this is the base of power generation. Using the electromagnetic induction effect, not only we are producing electricity, the main source of power, at the same time in many machines the principle of electromagnetic induction is used. So I shall start with the simple experiments which were performed by Mr. Faraday. Before that, I would like to tell you the simple definitions related to the experiments. You must be familiar with a bar magnet. Bar magnet is oftenly a rod type structure having either the cross section as rectangular or it can be a circular. The two ends of the bar magnet are North Pole and South Pole respectively. One end is North Pole, the other one is behaving as South Pole. And our general concept is that magnetic field lines leaves the North Pole and enters at the South Pole. This is a simple picture of the magnetic field, although these lines are closed loops. We all know magnetic field lines are always closed loops, in contrary to the electric field lines, which can be not necessarily closed loops. So this is a bar magnet. The density of the magnetic field lines is maximum near the poles Another important aspect of the experiment is a coil or a loop. Loop means any shape but a closed wire. A wire whose two ends are connected with each other. It can be in any shape. It can be irregular, it can be circular, it can be square, it can be triangle, it can be rectangle, etc. So it can be, but it must be a closed one. Now if you are giving a large number of turns, then it becomes a coil. So loop and coil are similar, but in the case of loop there is one turn, and in the case of coil there are many turns. When I say plain coil, generally planar coils we are going to study, taking the examples of plain coil means when the number of turns lies in a plane. And how shall I do it? I will take a plastic configuration, just like this, and then wind the wire on this. This is a frame of plastic, circular frame of plastic. Tape roll, if you have seen, tape roll is an example of planar coil. So on the tape roll you can wind the wire, which is insulated wire. There is another interesting term, most of the students are confused with it. Insulated conductor. This is a very fantastic term. Most of the students are confused with this. See, insulated conductor means a conducting wire having a coating of insulator. Having coating of insulator. For example, you coat with varnish or you coat with plastic, then it is called an insulated wire, an insulated conductor. For the household electricity transmission, we are always using this type of conductors, and to form coils we are using a very thin layer of varnish on the copper wire, so that when you make turns of the wire there is no short circuit. Each loop is separated from the nearby loop. So this is a technological term of insulated conductor, coil, plain coil and insulated conductor, dear students. Now I come to the first experiment of Mr. Faraday. I will continue my lectures, and you should, I hope you will enjoy, you will try. You can ask any question to me also on my WhatsApp number. So first experiment of Faraday. What is the arrangement? There is a loop or coil connected with a galvanometer, and along the axis of the coil or loop we make the movement of a bar magnet. This is the experimental